This is Crocodocs 101. Students, your teachers may ask you to use a program called Crocodoc. There's a couple of different ways you can use this program. Your teacher may do something like what you see on your screen here, which is embedding an image or a document in a wiki space, a blog, or another type of Web 2.0 tool. You can see in this example that there's a picture. This is actually from a place called Haida in Japan, and you can see where I've added some notes to this picture. You can see over here I've drawn a circle around this pole in the gate, or near the gate. You can see I've labeled sand. I've asked a question, is this the seawall? I've drawn a box around the city and put a comment over to the side. I've drawn a box around the mountains and around a local fisherman. I've also made a more substantive comment about the torii, or the gate to the shrine itself. Now, how did I do these things? Well, up at the top, there's a button that says comment. And you can do a point comment, an area comment, or a text comment. There's also a button that says draw. I don't recommend that you try to write with the drawing tool. If you look here, right above seawall, I wrote an example of what it looks like when you try to write with the drawing tool. The best thing to try to write is to either do the comments or to come up to where it says text. You can choose a color for your text. So you can see this, I chose red. You simply click the button to choose a different color. And you can also edit the size of your text if you want it to be larger or smaller. There is also a highlight tool. You can do things in some documents that allow you to highlight. Something like a picture typically doesn't allow you to highlight. Over here on the top right, you'll see there's two blue arrows. If you click those blue arrows and pop out the sidebar, you can see where you can enter your name up at the top, and that allows you to keep track of who modifies what. Your teacher may ask you to enter your name, your teacher may not ask you to enter your name, but you can do that if you're working with a small group to keep track of which member of your group is saying what on a particular image or document. Now, your teacher may also ask you to actually set up an account on Crocodoc. The website for setting up accounts on Crocodoc is personal.crocodoc.com. You set up the account like normal. It'll have a page to sign in, you enter your name and your email, and then you can actually add your own documents, and you can have people share documents with you. So let's say, for example, that you were doing a project with a small group in class. You could actually use Crocodoc to organize documents with your small group. You could add a new share folder, name the folder Spanish Project. And then in that folder, you get a link, and then you can actually open it up and put documents into it. All you have to do to put documents into it is add document. A document window will pop up. So let's say I'm just going to pick this random one. Here we go, my 20th century China wrap. And you add the document, it uploads it, and then it allows you to embed that document, and it also allows you, when you've made a shared folder, to be able to share your whole folder with all the documents in it with people by using the sharing link. Now, if you don't want people to be able to edit the documents that you put in your sharing folder, you can change sharing settings and let people just add comments, or you can actually allow them to upload new documents to the folder as well. Now, obviously, there are other programs that you can use to do similar things, Google Docs, etc., but this is just one more way, one more tool that you have at your disposal.